Welcome back. We are back here, Grim here, GrimDaggz, playing Diablo. No, we're not gonna go with hardcore in this one. We're gonna do something special today. We're gonna take on the special event quest, annual event quest, the Darkening of Tristram, available only in January, for the month of January. And we're gonna do something. We're gonna need to start off with a brand new character in order to get the Butcher pet item, and I think I'm gonna go with Crusader since I've been mostly heavily using Crusader this season. It's only fair to stick with what I know instead of like relearning another class, even though I probably should do it with the Barbarian, but or Demon Hunter for that matter. But this should be alright. Don't mind me as I am inputting a name. Okay, that should do it. Dude, why do you look German?
Du hast mich.
Okay, the special event is available on the world map in Act 1 in adventure mode. Cannot do story mode, has to be adventure. We do this on normal because no need to make it more difficult than it already necessarily is, and that is what you're looking for. That demonic icon right there. Taking the portal to the old ruins will take you to the ruins of Old Tristram, which was the setting of the very first Diablo game way back in the day. Going on, oh my god, close to like decades now since I've played it last. On PS1. Let's go. I might record this whole thing. I might do eggs, like just take clips. I don't know. Depends how it goes. Just walk right on down here. Don't fight anybody. You don't need to. Hop in here and yes. Enjoy.
This cannot be opened yet.
Why open? That was open. Pippin the Tealer. Hey, Farnham. Farnham has seen better.
It won't open.
Open what, dude? This is terrible. Obviously, they're being like considered as chests. No, that doesn't break. Because oh man.
This cannot be opened yet.
Griswold. Yep. This is where they died where they stood in the original game.
It won't open.
Ogden. Glorious pixelation. Oh wow, this takes me back. The animation too. It's exactly how I remember it. Well, updated to like, HD. This is sweet. The colors are faded and okay, nothing there. I seem to remember there used to be a bunch of like cows here, just roaming around or whatever. Adria's hut. No. Okay.
This cannot be opened yet.
Oh, yep. It's considered as a chest. That you do something with that later on. Oh, the cows over here. Yeah. All right. You will mess with these cows later on. Don't do what I'm doing right now. This will come into play much later. As a matter of fact, after you reach level 9 and find the black mushroom, that will come into play. Yeah, I took the long way around. It's just sightseeing. Holy shit, this is taking me back. I love it. I spent countless hours. Oh, thank you. So put this on. Okay, that's an upgrade. Yes, like I was saying, I spent countless hours on the original Diablo. Just farming for materials. And come to think of it, the original Diablo, no joke, that was what the true definition of hardcore was. Like, you could save your character, you could save your game, you could save your progression, but once your character dies, that's it, it's done. You have to go reload an old game save, or respawn back in town and try to make it back to where your character died, and pick up all your lost stuff. And as you can imagine, that was not, it's much easier said than done.
The sanctity of his
has been found. Oh my god, this is taking me back. This is amazing. Break everything. You might get something fall out of it. You might get baddies falling out of it. And there was no grinding like it is now. Like, you have to kill every single monster in one run in order to level up as much as you can. Like, no joke. Just scrape the bottom of the barrel, checking for everything. Yeah. Oh, they explode too!
Oh.
There we go. Rock on. Should be getting my powers soon. I wonder if they work the same. Yep, these guys are behaving just like original Diablo. They swarm you easy. Yes! Beautiful. Original Diablo had just the hack. That's it. There was no secondary moves like I'm using right now. None of it. They have traps. Yup. Much of original Diablo's chests and sarcophagi, that's what they call plural, sarcophagi, they are usually trapped, most often trapped, and they will kill you. Let's see. Especially if you're low level. Okay, so put everything on. Oh wow, this is trippy. Listen to the ambiance. Oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah, you would farm down here, just basically looking for stuff. And the way I did it was everything, especially books. Any books I found, I took back to the chest and saved it. And I would just hoard all the books, and it saved it on a different save. And whenever I started a serious character that I'm going to see how far I can go, I would give him all the books I have acquired and let him read it over and over and over again. Save it, reload it again, up until his max intelligence. Like,
Charging star!
Oh yes!
Charging star!
I require more rats.
I love it. Based on, max out his spells and whatnot. Depending on how intelligent your character was. As you can imagine, the warrior was pretty dumb. Amazon, not so much. Or the rogue, I should say, not so much. And the smartest ones was the wizard. Super weird that my crusader just tackled everybody, did the charge that he used to do back in the day when he first came out in the first DLC add-on for Diablo, way back in the day on PS3. They've updated that since, and strange that he's back to doing that in here. Yeah, back to how I farmed. I would create a character on just and name him Book, right? Or books, whatever. Or book 1, book 2, and so on. And give him all the books that I find, and just one of each. You don't need multiples, and here's why. I'll give him one of each book. Okay, this is the exit right over here. Let me check to see. Do I have anything else good? Yeah, you have to stay on this because it's going to get harder. Alright. Here's where it starts getting harder. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would give him each book and save it as his character, and whenever I needed one of my other characters to read, I would load him in the same game, have him drop it from his thing, have my character read it. Oh shit, they're hurt. I'm not ready.
My strength is restored.
There we go.
I grow weak.
These guys are not playing.
I wish I could do that.
There we go. Thank you.
My wrath is low.
Yeah, that's another thing from original Diablo, is that you didn't have a regenerating potion thing. You had to legit find potions and mana and keep refilling and buying them, stocking them, drinking them whenever you need. And if you ran out, you ran out. That was it. It was a done deal. They took up spots in your inventory, which is another hell that I will get into. But at the very least, you had a belt, and you can line it around your belt, like 10 pockets for your belt, kind of like Batman. And just nice. Yep. If you was the wizard, you would carry more mana.
Not enough
If
round.
you was the warrior, you would carry more potions. And if you were the rogue, you would have a nice, healthy mixed bag of both. Yeah, once they ran out, they ran out. You could carry some in your item box, but they took up 1 slot. It still had 60 slots in your item box, in your inventory, but like your swords took up 3 of those item slots. Motherfucker. Your armors, some of your armors took 4, some of them took 6, some took 3, your helmets took up 4 slots. Like, in this Diablo, you have 60 slots period, no matter what it is. It took up 1 slot. A diamond would take up 1 slot. A ring, 1 slot. Like, a hammer, 1 slot. A shield, 1 slot. Doesn't matter. In old school Diablo, size mattered, and man, you'd be lucky enough to carry 20 different items if you could find it and stuff, and oh my god. It was hell. Annoying little bastards. Like, man... I remember that grind, man. I can't believe people actually, or even I actually, survived playing it back then. Jesus. Diablo 3 is so much easier. Like, hell yeah. It's way easier than Diablo 2. I stopped playing Diablo 2 ever since, like, you couldn't change. Like, once you committed to going down a certain, like, level tree, like a skill tree and stuff, there was no going back. And that turned me off. Because then I learned later on down the line that I did not like what I was building and had to start over. And enough starting overs was like, oh, screw this, man. I just want to play the fucking game. So it turned me off to it. Unlike, you know, Diablo 3, that it allows you to interact and swap and switch out everything. Ah.
My wrath is low.
Ah, yes. The first quest within a quest. That looks like... is it the well? The poison well? Yes, it's a poison well. Dark passage, baby. Yes.
Power up.
Yeah, this was a part of the original Diablo 1 quest to purify the town well that was poisoned by these little fuckers. Just doing this to kill as many baddies as I possibly can and hopefully find some good loot. So they're tough enough to fight the butcher. It's coming up on this very level. Yeah, some levels, or some floors, however you want to call them, they have levels within levels, and this is just one of them. There's a lot like this. Like I said, man, it was mostly hack and slash. There was no... You couldn't even dodge. All that was based on stats, like blocking stat, a dodging stat. All that was based on numbers back in the day. And I'm like, damn, one number, one digit off meant the difference between surviving and dying. I'm not playing. There was no way, like, you get boxed in easy by these assholes and being attacked from all sides, and so much that you're too busy blocking and not even attacking, and you get stun locked. And, oh, that was the most nightmarish thing that could possibly happen to you. You're just waiting to die.
Charging star!
There we go. So I would load my book character, the one holding all the books, into the same game as my main character, the one I wish to level up, and have him drop all the books for my main character to read. Nice. And my main character will read all the books, save my main character, will not save my book character. As a matter of fact, I will reload him to drop all his books all over again, so that my main character can continue reading as much as his intelligence would allow, and that's how they start off as badasses. Now I do this for all my characters. And go deeper and deeper into the dungeons and labyrinth of Diablo 1.
Charging
That's how I
star!
rolled back in the day. Please give me something good. Give me something good. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. Okay. Make sure these things are... Yes. No, I don't want you. I want you. No! God damn it. Put it in the wrong spot. Nope. You're not leveled up yet. Alright. Fix that. And put you right back where you should be. Alright. Damn it! Bollocks! It's a two-handed weapon, and I need my other weapon on my other hand to hold a shield. I don't think I have it. Yup, good shield. Awesome. Oh crap, that's actually an item from the original Diablo. Wow, they brought them in too. That's so freaking sweet. Yo, they did a good job on this. May have to wait. Let me see. Check and make sure. Yup, there it is. You're gonna have to wait to level up before I can use it. So yeah, I was farming those books and make sure I have one of each, and gave it to all of my characters and stuff. Make sure they read as much as they possibly could before they, they maxed out. They couldn't read anymore, and they were badasses. And I even, like, my friends would come over. I would like sell them a bunch of stuff, a buck here, $5 there, depending on the items as well. I did the same thing with like rings and armors and all that, especially swords and axes, the good shit. And that's, that's how I did business back in the day as a kid. Yeah, but old school Diablo for me wasn't always all about just grinding and, just making a buck on the side and stuff with all the stuff, even though it was helpful. I made a lot of money back then, just saving it on a memory card, and just, either they came on over to the crib and, we did it right there on the spot and stuff, and, they paid up for whatever, or, they paid up in advance, and I gave them back, like, a copy of what I just did on their memory card. So it was still, fairly good and legitimate. Yeah. Oh boy. This takes me back. So much fun memories. Back to my D&D games. Back in my D&D days. Okay. There you go. Yeah, original Diablo did not... Oh. The butcher's in here. I know it. Yep, there's the blood. Alright, let's do this.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Oh my god! He's big! He hits hard! Oh my god! What am I doing? Ow! God damn, man! Dude! Ow! Was he that bad? Yeah, he kind of was. He only had one mode, and that was just fuck you. God, he doesn't get hung. You got knocked the fuck out! Motherfucker! I'm leaving that in. Yep, that just happened.
Rise from your grave,
bastard! You fat bastard! He does not get stun locked like he used to. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch this up, man. This is not good. This is not good. Well, this was old school Diablo and stuff. Like, man, not for nothing. It happened to me the first time too. The very first time we met. So yeah, there you go. Oh my god, get away from me! See if I can like find something to. Oh my god! Get away! Don't owe you any alimony. You bitch! Come on, drop something good. Oh, stay still so you can drop something good. Fucking hell. No, they don't have friendly fire. God damn it. Oh boy, making it worse for myself. Motherfuck! Oh god. Get away. I
I
flashed
wish I
you.
could do that.
It doesn't work? Well, I guess it's only fair. It didn't have... Yes! Oh no, it wasn't him. Dude, what the... Oh, good, I could pause this fucking thing. Yes! Heal me! That should work. That should work fairly well. Okay, anything else? You gonna be stingy? Oh snap, I look good.
Oh, yes.
Alright. I still can't... Oh no. I could, but I don't want to switch it over. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god. Yup, I could have ended up back at camp. I didn't have far to go to find my body, because I made sure I cleared everything all the way up to this point. Yeah. Oh my god, this dude is relentless! What the fuck? Since when were you Nemesis?
Stars.
Yo! Get away! Like a lost puppy. Something in here? Oh, give me that gold! Anything else? Oh, that looks good. Alright. Sweet, sweet, very sweet. Wait, do I need attack or more life and health? Alright, screw it. Let's go for it. Damn it! I hate this hit and run shit. Diablo was not meant for that. Fucking asshole! You're going down! Slapping them rolls. Let's go! Holy shit, this guy is worse than actual... Oh my god! This is a legit fight? Yes! Nice! Bruh. Yep. A testament to old school, man. Old school Butcher was way better than the Butcher from 3. Mother. Oh my god. Yes, let me do... Oh, okay. Ooh, can I use this now? Legit, can I use this now? I need a helmet. A helmet with a slot. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna use your weapon against your minions. Fuck that! Alright, let me put it back, yeah. Focus on attack. Ooh! Look how menacing my dude is now! Gonna F some S up. I already did that. Not bad. Yes. Yeah, the reason why I'm not rushing to switch to a two-handed weapon, you know, for one-handed use, is that it actually slows down my attack speed, and that could be extremely detrimental. Let's go in here. Oh yeah, this is the room in normal Diablo 3 where you find the mushroom. Yeah, the mushroom for the Staff of Hurting, one of those ingredients that's damn near impossible to find. Alright, level 3. Yep, the Skeleton King should be in this section somewhere. Either in his own room or in his own floor. Like a floor within a floor. Just like the previous one. Oh, this is so sweet. I love it. Yeah. We got this, we got this. Also, dying and failing in here does not, you know, it's not a detriment to earning anything. As a matter of fact, like as soon as I finish this quest, the overall quest, the pet, because I defeated the Butcher with a character starting from level 1, I should get the pet.
Power up.
Yes, indeed. Bring it, baby. Oh, hell is
Require
yeah.
more wrath.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you find more. Yes. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering why it's so dark and gloomy in here, original Diablo was dark. And I mean, you couldn't see the edges of the screen hardly. Items you picked up, it was super important to have like a light radius on various items that you found. And they would accumulate the more light radius you have. And basically the little circle around your character right here, it would increase so you could see further and further away. Yes, that was a thing back then. Like you were getting attacked from like snipers far away. You couldn't see jack, like anything, anywhere. As a matter of fact, one of the spells that they got rid of. Oh, I think this is the skeleton thing. Is that you? Or is this the floor to like downstairs? No, King Leoric. Alright, let's make sure everything is broken. I want to be at my optimum. If I can level up any more or find better items, it's best to finish out this floor. I know it's grueling, but this is how we did it back then. You make sure that you kill everything that drops anything that can help you in the next boss fight ahead.
Charging star!
I'll tell you what, I sure am happy. Oh,
My wrath is low.
yep, there goes an extra big baddie. Mini boss. I am glad that this version of Diablo 1 allows you to use your extra attacks. It makes it a whole lot easier than just boring hack and slashing. But yeah, the darkness was a major issue back then. Like, they even had a spell, I think it was called infrared, that allow you to see asshole.
Not yet.
Right? Yeah, it allowed you to see behind walls and closed doors to help prevent against ambushes, or prep against them, or avoid them altogether if you wanted to. Because, oh my god, you open a door, ouch. You open a door and that legit meant absolute obliteration. You get mobbed by whatever was behind them. There's nothing here. Can I break this? Yes, nothing. Okay. Got a little bit left to go. Oh, might be a lot left. Still haven't found the actual downstairs to level 4 yet. Kill off these dudes because the Butcher, well, in the original Diablo, the Butcher was always more difficult than King Leoric. It was his archers that was a pain in the ass, if anything. I was like, isolate these guys, and I have my like, you know.
Power up.
Yes, give me something good. All right. Let's see what we got. Is this good? No, I do not want to use you. I want to use you. Yes! Get me more defense. Yeah, I'm way more confident now. Yeah, none of these extra skills were available in original Diablo. You just added points to your stats and that was it. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, and vitality. That was it.
Dirt stick, nothing else.
No.
That was all they gave you. Yeah, they had spells back then that were like either discontinued or like didn't even were made obsolete. Obviously, there's no reason to see behind walls anymore. You had to be able to teleport into town with his own scroll that you had. They had a book too, but it was super rare. Yeah, I made sure I found all the books, and I hoarded them and saved them, so that as long as you had the mana, you can just teleport back into town. For Christ's sake, they had a scroll. Let's see here. Oh, that looks nice. Do I want this? Okay, let's give you a shot. Alright. Anything else? Oh yeah, that was the other shield. Okay. Yeah, they had a scroll to identify your stuff. Identify like these hidden things. Oh, you have to pay money for Pippin, the healer, to do it for you. Like, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, was it Cain? I think it was. Yeah. I think it was Cain that did it for you back then.
You stupid!
Yeah, Pippin the healer just healed you. For free, at least. That was something. But yeah, you needed to find a scroll to identify freaking hidden items and whatnot. And the drop rate was slim to none. Bosses made, like, you know, they had guaranteed drops for certain items. You saw I had to identify them. Like, King Leoric should be his crown. And the butchers would have been his cleaver. But for whatever reason, I didn't have to identify it this time. Oh no. Okay, now my memory's starting to fail me. Die! Yes. Original Diablo did not have traps or anything like that that would hurt other enemies. Like, literally, it was built, everything in their favor against you. Ah, there goes level 4. Right there, baby. Level 4. Yep. Okay, let's do King Leoric now. Finish the Skeleton King. I should be well off to beat him fairly with moderate difficulty. Dudes, oh my god. What they also captured perfectly was... It's like, look at this. It's the ambiance. It's the suspense of what's lurking behind every corner. Like, it's not a mob of, like, slobbering demons all the time. Oh, here we go. Oh, here they are. Yeah, he has a huge army. A whole bunch of dudes. And if I remember correctly, part of them was like behind a gated area, and they would just snipe the hell out of you from far away, and I hated that. There's no way for you to get at them from, you know, when you walk in. Like, literally, it was a killing floor.
You dare to bring the wand of life into my tomb?
Oh, there he is! What's up, buddy? Oh, shit. Oh, damn! He's swinging like crazy, dude. They improved him, definitely.
Not enough round.
Oh my god, there's so many dudes. Thank goodness no archers, though. Not that many.
Not ready yet.
Charging star!
Oh my god. Let's go! Let's go, Skeletor!
I'll get you, He-Man!
Let's go! Yeah, as I thought, you ain't shit. Butcher's better than you. Oh, dead. You ain't taking that damage, dude. I take that back, I take that back! Let's go. Oh my god. Yep, and he's calling more dudes. Oh shit. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, let's go. Do I switch? Okay, now I'm extra fast. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Now we can move faster. Let's go. Let's go. Are you serious? Nah, you did not just no.
Charging star.
You were not playing. A nemesis now here? That no. Oh, Blizzard. Oh my god, fuck you.
Patience.
Here comes a new challenger.
No.
Surprise,
Let's go.
motherfucker.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Get away. Get away. This was not in the script. Oh, hells no. This is the real boss battle. Oh, damn. One nemesis to another. God. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yo, dude. You're not playing fair. You and your mini-me. Ah, damn it. There we go. I'm about to have words with Pup. Be like, yeah. So, I met your boy. He says hi. Oh, man. I hope he's doing alright. Oh, what's this? Do I want that? No. Okay, I want that. It has more attack. Oh, snap. Bruh. Can I do anything with these? Oh, here's the crown. Intelligence. Was it always intelligence? Why intelligence? That does nothing for me. It's a shit ton of health, though. Okay, I'm good. Let's clear out the rest of these sections. Like, these sections would be like huge rooms, like gated areas, and it's just full of like skeletons. These little assholes just shoot arrows at you non-stop. Yes! Bring it. Oh my god. Yo, they remixed it. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, obviously it's not a one-to-one remake or recreation. It's close. I love the audio. Oh man, it's on point. The screaming. It's fucking spooky. I love it. Hells yeah. Oh, how did I forget you? Go back to sleep. Alright, now we can go downstairs. There should be nobody left. Yeah. Like, I love this, man. Like this, like, check out the suspense. The suspense this had. Like, you just turn a corner, you don't know what's lurking. So it's that type of dread. It's not action-packed like it was, like, you know, D3. And so, yeah, I get the complaints that people have for D3, saying it's too cartoonish or whatever. But I like the bright colors. I also like this. Like, it's more serious. When are they gonna have like those blinking bats? I hated those blinking bats. Oh, yep. Let's see. Do I have anything good here? No. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about this dude. You can pick up my gold. That's something we didn't have in the original Diablo either. We didn't have any followers, we didn't have any pets. We had nothing.
Dirt stick, nothing else.
Just like one freaking attack, animation, and a dream. That was it. That's all we had. Yeah, buddy. Nothing regenerated. Oh my god.
I require more
Unless you
life.
had of the leech. Oh! Is this fool? Gharbad the Weak. Good. Have you seen my goat? Yeah, he's dead. There was a whole freaking like quest line with this dude in the original Diablo. You talked to him, you did favors for his dumbass and stuff, and then he would attack you.
Oh no, I'm weak. I'm Gharbad the Weak.
Beat his ass. Trying to reverse psychology me. What's wrong with you? Oh, man. Okay, the resistance is growing. Oh, damn. Just give me those levels. I'll level up the stronger I get. Let's go. Oh, boy. I wonder how they're going to do the Halls of the Blind. Or the Chamber of Bone. I can't wait to see those. Halls of the Blind was a freaking nightmare. Oh, man. You needed like a special, like, a ring? Or a necklace or some shit, or some junk that allows you to see them because they were like invisible. They were invisible, they teleport, one or the other. And that was an easy game over there, you wasn't prepared. But that's in like level 7 or 8, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh my god. I hate archers. Yep. I can roll now. Roll over your asses. Yeah, this is a good representation. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you are too. Let's see. Oh, it's got some areas still left to cover. Dude, why are you mocking?
Not enough rock.
That's for mocking. Oh, it's the same old monsters from back in the day. Snap spit. Oh, I love this. Let's see. Oh, that. Wait, what is this? This guy is way better. Hell's yeah. Oh, he was more damage. Wait, but the XP though. Do I want that? I'm sorry, this is what we did all the time. We scrutinized over every freaking digit because it was that important, and I find myself going back to that now. Yeah, you couldn't mark things as trash back then. And oh my god, my inventory would have been full like hours ago. Alright, screw it, let's do this guy. Let's go all out. Woo! Faster they die, the sooner I'm out of danger. Let's go. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Yes! I never get tired of that. Be stronger! Ooh! Oh yes, I want that. Do I want that? Is the charge better than the spinning hammers? I don't know. Now I'm not sure. I like my shield charge. My freaking charging star. Do I want the orbiting Mew Mews? Maybe later. Right now, this is working out for me. Oh wow, this is a big level. Why are they getting bigger? Yeah, this level should be the last one of the church, the chapel levels, and then should begin level 5 begins the catacombs. And in old school Diablo, they had a shortcut that leads to the surface in level 5, I believe level 9, and level 13, respectively. One for each section. Like the chapel levels, the catacomb levels. Oh, there it is. That should be it. The cave levels and obviously the hell levels. Let me finish this up. Yeah, it's boring. I might leave this in. I might cut this out. But I make sure, old school Diablo, make sure that everything is covered before you progress further. Oh, okay. Guess we're done. Okay, I'll leave that in. We're done here. Yeah, he looked at me wrong. Yep, we're done. That's screaming. Imagine playing this as a kid. Oh my god. D&D days, I loved it. Like, there was no internet. There was just books. You go to hobby shops and get, like, books. Entire libraries of books. Here we go. The smell of death surrounds me. Nice welcoming community right out the gate. God damn. They got the quotes. Yep, he will say something new when there's a new transition. Oh, this looks like, what is this? Why is it all intelligence? What the hell, man? There's nothing strength? Oh, no, I'm wrong. That's dexterity. Yo, RNGs sucks, man. Was the old Diablo like that? You pick up something that had something not affiliated with your, like, class? Okay, let's try that. Oh, I don't know. Alright. Oh, ouch. Yeah, why am I not healing? Oh, I'm dumb. I don't have health regen. Oh no, I'm in the land of goats. Is everything up to date? Screw it. Let me pick that. I might need this here. Beat his ass in the corner. There we go. Yep, that might come in handy.
And
Oh,
so,
what is this?
locked beyond the gateway of blood and past the hall of fire, Valor awaits for the hero of light to awaken.
Oh, nice. The Valor quest. Yeah, this is pretty good.
It won't open.
Oh, how does this work again? Oh, duh! I put it there. Gotta leave offerings, and there's the other one right there. They act like keys. I'm not a doctor. Why should I have patience? Ow! Freaking assholes. I hate these screaming memes. Damn, die already. Yep. Walk in.
This cannot be opened yet.
Unlock a section. No, of course not. They're all going to be locked. Yeah, things in old school Diablo, they were more puzzly. I appreciate that. Did it open down here? Yes, it did. Okay, at least I can hit multiple dudes. Yeah, with these skills, it feels more like Diablo 2. But skills that you can interchangeably, like, literally pause the game, switch it around, and I love that. I love that level of satisfaction of customization. You try something, didn't work out, but fine. You know, you try something new. And you didn't have to start over! There we go. That's another thing that pissed me off about Diablo 2. Is like you put a, like you find a gem, because that was a new thing then.
This cannot be opened yet.
And you nope. Come on, give me that staff. You're not gonna give it to me? What the hell? Are you stronger? For real? I guess you are. Well, we trash you, because at least with this guy I get more experience. Anything for the levels. Anything else? Ooh. Okay. Alright, not yet. Focus on experience. The faster I level up, more powerful I become. All I need are kills. Yeah, Diablo 2 had permanency with just about every action you took.
It won't open.
No, it's not. I hated that. You know, be it socketing a gem or a rune, whatever it may be. It's like once it went on, it never came off. So, you know, more often than not, by the time you socketed something, that's when you find something else better that it can go to, and you know, with the skills, like don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like Diablo 2 had amazing atmosphere, amazing story. It was just freaking like this. It was Diablo, regular Diablo on steroids. Oh, they're coming from here now. Excuse me. It was phenomenal. Rock on. But that whole unable to change stuff up around and stuff, even though you could probably respec, I'm like, nah, bruh. It's too nah. You know, and you have to go like what? Either start from scratch, start fresh, or like towards the end of the game you can respec or some junk like that. Like, I'm not about that life, because I feel like I'm missing so much of one character. What's this? The Black Rock. Nice. That Black Rock quest. That also had like a huge thing going on with it and stuff, going back and forth to be able to like mine it and get special materials from it and stuff to forge a badass weapon. So I guess they just give you free gems for that. Yeah. I like that. It's like some quests make cameos. That is cool. Overall, actually, yeah, I like what they did with this. Is it perfect? No. For Christ's sake, it has Nemesis. Like, come on now. It can come at you at any time. I I'm not complaining too much because I also have all my secondary skills from 3. So it's like, oh no, it's that freaking blinking bat boss. Foul Wing. Is it Foul Wing? No. God damn it. Die already. Stop. There you go. Now, did you give me anything good? No. In case you're still wondering, I want my EXP. And Vitality is pretty helpful. Oh my god, how big is this place? Seriously, they keep getting bigger. Yeah, original Diablo was also random dungeons, random maps, as always. Although, I've never seen this type of layout. It might be just for the this event. Those giant coffins in the center. I could be wrong. Could only be I choose to acknowledge them now. Alright, is that everything done? Yeah, that's a dead end over there. Let's go. Deeper into the depths. Into the catacombs. Alright, is there anything good? Why do I keep getting oddball stuff? Like wrong stats. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if it's designed that way. Yeah. Then again, it's like a multitude of you out there have done this like 100 times, and of course I'll be the first one to break the game like this, so, you know. Yay me. Screaming memes, man. Go to hell. You're already halfway there. You bastards. Alright, who else wants some? Let's bring it! One thing I do not miss are the ambushes from around corners, because they would have champion packs of spitters. I mean that genuinely, like things that spit. Not a cute way of saying spiders, even though things that spit would sometimes be spiders.
Not yet.
Just a whole mess of them around the corner. As soon as you turn that corner, oh my god, it will light you up like a drive-by. It is ridiculous. Yeah, those guys, yeah, shots these guys are giving me right now, that's nothing.
Not ready yet.
I'm talking about like dozens, if not hundreds of shots. And you get stun locked and then you just wait for death. Especially the, not the poison guys, the acid. Oh, those are the creatures I hate the most. Or chain lightning. Those are the ones that like stun you to death. Oh man. Oh, what the hell? Oh, damn, I hate these guys. They just appear out of nowhere. More goats. Why does it have to be goats? The hell, dude? Yeah, their freaking primary attack is attacking from behind. where all your defenses and such are the lowest. That meant a huge deal in original Diablo. That's when your dodge and your block were the least. The lowest value. Guaranteed hits, guaranteed death in most cases. Where is this taking me? Oh, nice! Another big boy! Dude, you just knocked me right out of your own trap. You dummy! You gonna do it again? No? You bitch. Pick anything. No. No. Pylon. Oh, that is one thing. Oh, what is this?
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone.
Yes.
Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room.
Let's go, baby. Chamber of Bone.
Speaks the Lord of Terror. And so it is written.
There's a lot of skeletons. This is an excellent place to like level up. Yes, baby. To be honest, I totally forgot what the hell you got from the Chamber of Bone. Like, comment down below if you remember. Let's see. Yes, these things do have upgrades now. Yes! I got my fast travel.
My wrath is low.
Let's go! It has to be a freaking maze. Damn, it's like Leoric's archers ended up down here instead. Shit. That's all good. Nah, man. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Give me more. Give me more power! Yeah, the shield bash, it does destroy a nice, satisfying cone in front of you, or whichever way you decide to aim. But the orbiting Mew Mews, yeah, that just takes care of a lot of enemies all around you. Make sure I get every last one of these guys, because... Yes! Oh, nope, there's more. Oh. I think that might be a different power.
Patience.
Again with this patience thing, man. That's medical malpractice. I do not have patience because I am not a doctor. Let's see. Oh, wonderful. Alright, no, no. Dude, I cannot believe this is... I'm still going on the same... Literally, like the same pouch size. I have not gone back to empty. I gotta do that soon, though. Look how long it's lasted. That's it? Where's my prize? Alright, well, yeah. You have to comment down below at what was the original freaking Crest reward for that one, because, yeah. Either I missed it, or... yeah. Oh, they forgot to implement it. My dumbass probably missed it. Appeared somewhere in that cave, that mini maze. It's just, nah, man, I'm not a fan of mazes. Alright. Okay, now it's just a matter of finding the next down hole. God damn it! I thought I took care of you guys! You and your goat friends! Jesus. Sweet. Oh. There's a spot there. Right down through here. Yep, it took me one big loop-de-loop. Oh, no, there we go. You first. Alright. Now down here. Oh, they were in the freaking ground. Jesus. I'm sure he would have his work cut out for him down here. Oh, can't forget about you. Nobody in there. Surprisingly enough, in old Diablo, this was a huge, like the catacombs were a huge supply of altars and books. Because typically they would have books resting upon altars, and that's a good way to find good spells. I've not seen scrolls, I've not seen that yet. Although one of them should be... let's see. First one was Valor. First catacomb level had Valor. This one had the Chamber of Bone. The next one should be Halls of the Blind. And then the last one should be a Wizard? Each one has something special with them. That's just how it went. And the chances that those quests would appear is not constant. Some had a 50-50 chance, others had like a 90% chance, like the Butcher. And some had a very low chance. Ooh. Bring it, yes! I love big groups. Help me level up faster. Let's go! No, yep. That's still annoying. What the hell? Oh. Oh yeah, the succubi. They're gonna be the freaking worst. They were the worst. They were the absolute worst in old school Diablo. I wonder if they returned them to their glory here. That's gonna be hard because they were literally the very definition of bullet hell. Fitting. Yeah, the succubi were no joke back then, especially on the higher difficulties. They would just spam, like even more so than in Diablo 3. Like they will fill the entire screen with pellets and shit that was literally impossible to dodge. And you just had to like tank all of it. And each one had the potential to like stun locking you And, well, you know how that goes. It was ridiculous. Yeah, they were the worst. Them and the little critters with the, should I use this? No, it's a two-handed. Let me switch over and give this a shot. I'll be swinging slower, but I'll be doing more damage. Yeah, it's a bit slower. Yeah, let's test everything out. You know, this is not only just a walk down memory lane, but a walkthrough and an experimental run, trying out new things. You know, because right now, you know, it's a success. We've already defeated the Butcher. All we gotta do is complete it and we'll unlock them. So everything else is just icing on the cake.
This cannot be opened yet.
Oh, I know what you are.
I can see what you see not.
Halls of the Blind.
Vision milky,
Yup.
and eyes rot. When you
Oh,
turn,
boy.
they will be gone, whispering the hidden song.
Stop hopping around me, little
Then you
shits.
see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind,
Yeah.
cast down into the halls of the blind.
Ah. Very Edgar Allan Poe of you. I tell you what, like, the voice acting is on, like, it's perfect, man. Like, Diablo 1 had...
Patience.
No, it did not have patience. I suppose it had some patience. Yeah, it had some of the best voice work ever. Especially when it's like reading the text to you and stuff, and it's with that voice, and it just sets the tone perfectly. Oh my god. These freaking dudes. Wait! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, these orbiting Mew Mews are really coming in handy right now, especially in here. Like, my gear, as random as it is, they're not terrible. And they're literally, like, trying to pick me apart. Oh my god! Freaking ass goblins! Oh wait! Can't see jack in here, man. I cannot believe they actually improved. I'm not, well... Oh my god! It's a good thing my guy is tough. They actually improved the Halls of the Blind. Or made it worse. The glowing blood is a nice touch. I think originally it was yellow. Okay, where is it? I saw it around here. There it is. Alright. Nope, nope. Come on, someone has got to be good. Oh, yes. Lovely. Oh, oh. Yes, definitely. Really? Fine. Oh my god. Now you give me the thing that allows me to see them better. Alright. Still needed to get the hell out of here. Oh man, like random brain fart. Now I realize what the reward might have been for Chamber of Bone. It was for a spell book. Guardian. 1 free level of Guardian. In which what would that mean here? Like the Hydras. Imagine the Wizard's Hydras, and its base attack was fire. Then yeah, that's why there was nothing in there. Shame. I remember now. I used to get so excited because that was another free level. Yeah, another free level of guarding and stuff for any one of my characters, and they could just keep leveling up. Like, your character learned it no matter what. I forgot what was the top level of it? Well, the highest it can go? What is it? 10? 12? Did it even matter? Because, oh boy, let me tell you, that came in handy. The only thing is, it required more and more mana to summon. So there was a cap. It's like eventually not even the wizard would be able to summon it. So yeah. After a while you had to switch, like, either switch to another character or do not get it. There we go. Oh. What was that? What was that? That's trash. Yeah, I see you there. Yeah, let's just go. This is starting to drag on. Alright, this should be the last level of the catacombs, and it should put us in the middle of the entire quest. For the most part. Oh my god, these freaking dudes.
Not yet.
But it should go quicker here. Oh, come on, dudes. Yeah, depending on how much more happens, I probably might split this up into multiple parts. Let's see, what is this good? Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, this is going very well, and I should be nearing the bottom soon. Wow, I just found a replacement for that already.
I need to go back.
Yep, finally. Time to dump this stuff off. Oh, wait. But first, let me check something. I wonder. Yeah, it has to repair still. Let me repair everything. I'm wondering, yeah. Can they be augmented? Can I put sockets in? Okay. Alright, let me pick this.
What the hell is this?
No. Well, yes, it can be augmented, interestingly enough, but only with, you know, for the stats it already has. I can roll for better stats, but I can't swap out for anything else. Interesting.
Disappointed!
Let me double check the weapon.
Denied.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
That's new. That's a little detail they added. Okay. Okay, what do I do with you guys? I don't want to use you. Nice gems, though. I'm gonna keep you. You... No. I want to deal more damage. Alright, let's see. Oh no, that's right, brand new character. Let me put you away to make more room. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, you came from the Black Rock. That's right. Alright, let me just get you out of the way. Alright, yeah. Okay, interesting, interesting. What the hell? That's pretty much the glitch of this season. Error, 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 error. My freaking... My teleportation stutters. What the hell, Blizzard? Here we go. Oh my god, yes. That's one of the biggest, most ridiculous things of the original Diablo. Original Diablo had shrines, I believe? Be they blood shrines, goat shrines, holy shrines, whatever, like nameless shrines. You'd be lucky if they were named.
Not ready yet.
If they were named, you would know what they do. But half the time, you can only tell what kind of shrine they were after praying to it. Basically, like activating and pressing X. But by that time, you know, it would say like a little quote after that, then you would like go somewhere, look up what that quote meant, and then you can find out, you know, what that shrine did to you. And a lot of times, that was not a good thing. It really was not. So seeing the pylons here, or the shrines here, and by touching it, not only were like, they tell you what they were, but they pretty much were all like positively beneficial. Oh, we got a bombardier over here.
Not yet.
They were all beneficial. In original Diablo, it was like pros and cons, usually cons. And you did not know what the hell it was until you actually, you know, after you touched it. So, I had a trick for that. Oh, it's a good one. Die already so I can explain the fucking trick, man. There we go. Alright, thank you. It's like, say if that was a shrine, right there. I would pause it right before I touched it. Right? And save. I would save the entire game right there. And then after saving it, I would use it. After using it, I would know what it was, and then look up what it is that I need to do. For some, as an example, for some it will take the damage of one weapon and increase it by a certain amount, but it will reduce the durability of all other items by like 10% or something like that. So I'm like, okay, now I know. And then before that, I knew that I would reload it, knew what it did, traveled back into town, got the stuff I needed, right? I probably just ported another character in, turning into a multiplayer game for the time being, dropped off exactly what I needed. Excuse me. And carried the only things I wanted to use. The weapon I wanted to buff, and a throwaway armor set that I wanted to take the hit. And I will only carry those things on my person when I touch the shrine. I would touch the shrine, my number one weapon got better, and the thing to take the hit took the hit, and it got more crappier, and I kept it so that I could continue reusing it to take the hit, and then I would save it, went back to my original build, and continued onward. And I did this for every flippin' shrine. But you need to do that. That's how you can regulate everything to your preference. Or outright ignore the shrine altogether. That's how we hacked back in the day. That's how we did it. With memory cards, baby. Is that everything? Yeah, oh man. And people wonder, it's like, yo man, how'd you get the good shit, man? Yo. It's like, that's how I did it. And it came to me. It's a few people, I will explain to them how it's done, but they didn't even want to do it because, you know, they're lazy bastards. I'm like, screw you then, give me your money. There we go. The wizard.
Not ready yet.
Zhar the Mad. So you'll be on those altars. Alright, Zoltan. Freaking... Zoltan wish. Alright, now you're getting annoying. Hey, you still ain't shit. That is the only... Finally. That's the thing, the two-handed weapons, they hit really hard, but they slow. Sometimes, like a fast one-handed weapon can out-damage a slow two-handed one. Like, I'm just saying. DPS means a lot. No, nothing. I guess nothing. More to chuck. Anything else?
Nani?
What? Yo! Are you serious? Since when do I have... Wait, hold on.
That's too expensive.
Oh, no, I'm walling out. Is this a glitch? Hold up. Oh, screw that. I'm pouring this in. I am pouring this in. Oh, the game has just changed. Been playing with a handicap this entire time? Yep, all that in here. Yes, give me all of this. I'm bugging out. Has this always been like this? Typically, your character will have to reach level 70 in order to gain access to the Paragon points your other character has earned. Apparently, not so in here. So now you're going to see. Now we're going to be playing with an endgame character. Oh, yes. Oh, and best of all, now I have health regen. Look at my dude. Look at my dude zipping around. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, this gameplay has just sped up quite a bit. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How is this not... Yo, I did not know this was a thing. I cannot believe I went this long without realizing. It's hot down here. Here we go. First level of the caves. Yes, let's switch you. That is amazing. Let's see how fast the second half of the game goes. Powered up as I am. Alright, let's add a little bit more on there. Alright. Okay. Alright, they're putting up some resistance still. Some. That's right, sub. Yeah, if my memory serves me right, this should be the level with the black mushroom for the black mushroom quest, and something far more important later on. Let's see. Oh shit! Speaking of the fungi, there it is. Oh, all of y'all can get it. Did I get? Yes, I already picked it up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, much later on, I will show you exactly what that is for. At least for... In old school Diablo, it was for something else. For this version of Diablo, it's going to be... Ooh, a super big deal. Yeah, this is a lot more mazier than old school Diablo. Oh, the spitters. Oh god, I hate these guys. These are the acid assholes. Let's see what we got here. There it is. Rotten mushroom. Yeah, that's going to be a big deal later on. Are you good? Do I want the life per second or the resource? Alright, let's see. Alright. Man, more goats! Why do I always get the goats? I hear a certain somebody laughing out there. You know who you are.
Santiago.
Yeah, these are way more mazy than I remember. The older caves was like a combination. Let me get this. Oh, already the next level. Nice. They were a combination of like tight hallways like this, super tiny chambers, and wide open spaces full of like magma that you can't cross. It doesn't burn you. It's just you have to navigate, walking around. Like at times it's a maze. Wandering around a specific path out in the open while you're being frickin' shot from across the way, which is lovely. And if it wasn't lava, it was acid. Yeah, the cave levels is where it's, ooh, the difficulty spiked hard. But thankfully, there's none of that crap in this, so it should be a breeze. Go! All of you are dropping. The lords of above have blessed me with endgame powers. Yo, seriously, I have no clue that's a thing. I'm not sure if that's like... Okay, it goes around. I'm still not sure if that's like an event type stuff or is it a glitch, you know what I'm saying? So all of you could try it yourselves and speedrun the hell out of this thing. Again, I'm doing this from a, you know, starting character so I can get to the pet, and this should be, you know, doing this halfway through should not be a problem. It should not affect it in any way. Yeah. The soundtrack that kept the same also throughout all of these. Ooh. Especially when the guitar strings hit. Is everybody dead already? You've got to be kidding me. Yeah. Holy crap. There was nothing here. There it is. One of the few times that heavy metal is suiting for Diablo. Did I? No, everything is fine. Dude. Alright, this is making up for it. These are extra tiny. Old school Diablo's levels, cave levels were massive though. So, I appreciate the trade-off. Right now I just want to get this done. Does every frickin' barrel contain like explosives? What the hell? Yo, seriously. It's like they did the trap like once or twice, and I was like, you know what, let's make everything blow up. Frickin'... Who the hell designed this? Michael Bay? I swear to God! Toshi? Let me find out. Oh, hi. Yep, you're going down just the same. Oh, you freeze. Wow, was that a thing back in the day? Oh, no, you trash. Screw it. Let's use you. Do I want to switch to a one-handed? Probably not. Two-handed weapons always out-damage a one-handed one. That's just the way it goes. For the life of me, I do not remember much of the quests from here on out. There was one like, yeah, the anvil in the center of this. Like, what was it? Like an acid? A lake of acid or lava or some junk? Guarded by goats? And that's the only thing that comes to mind in the caves. There might be other things as well. That one, and of course the mushroom. Later on is just, you know, is it the demon or the fallen angel, or part of them getting them confused? But that's already in the hell levels. And yeah, that's it. But we are getting closer to the end of this, faster than I expected, which is good. It's time to wrap this up. Everybody else is dead. No, everything else is still exploding. Jeez. Oh, no. Oh, you felt that, didn't you? Yeah, for some reason I'm not. I did in the beginning. Okay, there's the exit. Let's see. There was another passageway down here. Like, do I want to... Yeah, do I want to kill everything? It's not like I need the levels anymore. Oh, hi! Oh, these acid assholes, man. Yeah, those freaking goons would like spit that like a machine gun. And it would be like a dozen of them. And whenever they spit, they will leave a pool that will burn you. I guess for this version, it'll all be considered poison. But yeah, back then it was acid, and it wreaked havoc on your durability, on your weapons and your armor. 12. Oh! So we've already met the bitches. Yeah, that's accurate. You start seeing the succubi in the last levels of the caves. But also like the demon lords as well. So where are they? Let's go! Y'all seriously hiding from me? Dumbass snake men? Yo, where is everybody? Yo, this is like the most lackluster redesign, I have to say. Oh, there's the exit. Oh, it's gonna hug around. Okay, here comes some of them. Oh, more spitters. Oh, nice. I saw that. Let's go! Plowing through all of you!
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. The electric monsters. Yeah, this is where the electric monsters begin to show up. And can be quite a pain. Let's go! Oh, can't forget you. That's everything. Oh, I love that horse. Did it unlock anything else for me? Yeah, that it did. Alright. That should make it go even... cause even more damage. Alright. Anything else? No? Alright. That's it. We are already done with the caves. Let's empty this out first. Oh, wait a minute. Yes! I totally... Oh my god! What should I pick? I totally skipped the cube. I've been so engrossed in the game. Is that good? No, that's Heaven's Fury. I've been so engrossed into the game with the way it's set up. Like, I totally forgot that I have access to this as well. What should be a good thing? Oh, there you go. Yes, Blessed Hammers. Give me that. What else do I need? That's good for my current build right now. Oh. Oh man, I can't believe my memory on like his skills like is so fuzzy right now. Which is good. A decent one. I've already acquired all of these with my other character. No. For the time being, dude, well, I use primary skills a lot, but I know there's something better. You know what? Let me put that there for now. I don't have any set, so there's no point in that. Do I want cooldown or do I want damage? Oh, I don't have that yet. No, there's no need for that. Yeah, give me damage. Oh, that's what it was. Where is it? Where are those pants? Where are my jammers? That's what I need. Oh, where are they? Bruh. No. What is it called again? No. Maybe? No, this thing had attack. Oh my god, half of you out there is probably already screaming at me. It's this one! I'll find it. No, not you. Oh my god, why is there so many? No. No, that's a different build altogether. No, not that one. Come on, my dude. There we go. Man, hammer jammers. There we go. Oh my god, the damage on that is insane. Let's go.
Oh, that's a lot of damage!
Yes. Yeah, that's gonna happen every single freaking time. Oh crap, I forgot to empty out my stuff, but like, damn, it's alright, it's all good. Oh boy, yeah, now you're gonna see a real power up. Man, that's like the one from before is nothing. That's not even like from Super Saiyan 2. This is like Super Saiyan God right here. Here we go. Oh. He didn't say it. Oh my god, look at that damage. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a blitz now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he didn't say it. That was the one thing he was supposed to say. It's like he's supposed to say, oh, I'm getting close. Or I think I'm getting close. What was that? What? Yes!
Oh, yes.
That is exactly what I need. Oh my god. Yeah, we're heading back now. Screw that. We're heading back now. Yo, if this wasn't overkill enough. Oh man, I got one of the slots I needed. Or I was looking for. Let me see. First, let's get rid of these. Oh my god. Okay, we're about to go Super Saiyan Blue. Oh, the hell with Super Saiyan God. This is Super Saiyan Blue at this point. Let's see what we got here. What we could... What? Excuse me? Wait. What was that?
Oh my god.
Where did you come from? This must be from an older one. From an other character. Oh my god, it has everything I need. I don't even need other gems. It has the damage and the crit. Oh, forget it. Oh man, that's it. Game over. Game freaking over. That is it. Oh my goodness. That's like, can I forge this over here and stuff in case for a plan B? In case that doesn't work. Let me see. Because if it won't allow me to socket, it should let me to socket it. Let's see. Yes, it let me socket it. Let's go. Alright, now I feel done for just... God damn it! It's always doing that. Let's go. Oh my god, this damage. This is so fucking sick. I crafted another jewel. Who cares? Oh my god. She's gonna be breathing on these guys and they're gonna be dropping. Oh, this is gonna be so...
The armories of hell are home to the Warlord of Blood. In his wake lay the mutilated
That was the
bodies
Warlord of Blood.
thousands. Angels and man alike have been cut down.
He's
to
dead.
fulfill his endless sacrifices to the Dark One.
I killed him already. Oh, there's a
Who
downstairs.
scream for one thing:
He's still...
blood.
He's still talking. The dude is dead. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's another spot down over here.
Patience.
Oh man, this is insane. Oh, look at who's hiding down over here. Yeah, well, all you're gonna be hiding now. This is insane. I thought it wasn't gonna work because I needed like the leveled up some of those ancient gems. Perfect example being Bane of the Trapped, in order to hinder them, and because they're hindered, I do more damage. I do the crit damage from using the pain, but apparently I already have one leveled up, which does an insane amount more damage. Oh my goodness!
Not
wow,
ready
this is yeah. This quickly turned into a speedrun. Very nice. This is gonna go at breakneck speed already. Almost at the bottom.
Chaff before the wind.
Oh god, here they come. And there they go. Yes! Yep. Said using all these gadgets and buffs should still work all the same. Wow. Talk about my luck. At least I got to experience old school Diablo the way it was meant to be for a little while. And now that it seems to be overstaying its welcome, it's time to kill everything. Exterminate! Oh. But why? Yeah, it just occurred to me, why the dungeon levels? Or the prison levels? This is... Oh, Champion of the Townsfolk, okay. Did I kill one special monster of each group? I suppose. Oh, there's some more empty spots. Oh my goodness. They have hell levels! Yes! They have hell levels. Why didn't they use the hell levels here? I guess for the Diablo level, it requires rooms? Oh no, that's for level 15. Oh no, two more sections. Oh my goodness. This is so OP now. Mind you, no sets. This is like no sets or special gems, anything like that. This is as strong as you're gonna get with a brand new character. All of y'all going down. Ah, this has turned out very well. Very well. And the payoff should be just. Nobody? Nobody left around?
Yet.
Alright. Yep, coming up to the end and the challenge is immediately gone. Powered up so much. Not gonna lie, they're probably gonna be still giving me a challenge and stuff with just the Paragon points, but the cube? The cube alone already puts it at overkill level. And using the stones even more so. The soul shards? Oh my goodness. Alright, right around here should be Archbishop Lazarus. Or a way to Archbishop Lazarus. Second to last boss. Like among the real bosses anyway. Oh, it's gonna be a blink and you're missing moment. Can I break this? Oh, ooh. Yeah, that was, yeah, that was a little grody. Really?
Not ready yet.
That was Zoltan Cold Wish. Be a lot of these guys. Yeah, I have no clue what other quests would be available in these sections other than Archbishop Lazarus and then finally Diablo himself. There was like an Archangel one or a Fallen Angel one, but I think that's part of the expansion. I never played the expansion of the original Diablo, sadly. I think it came with a brand new difficulty, like a even higher difficulty level, and a couple of brand new characters to pick from. I know the monk. I know the monk for sure is a new character, a new class to use. I'm not sure if there was a barbarian or a bard. I could be wrong. Please comment down below. Oh yeah, yeah, like we need more power. Oh look at that, now we're getting slots everywhere. Where were you earlier? This is insane! I guess it's based on level. Wow. Alright, let's end this with style. This is insane. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I sure did. And I appreciate it wasn't this quick from the get-go. Also, I wouldn't have taken the time to appreciate all that they did, all that they got me to remember. Oh, that's nice. You know, it's like a lot of things. They put a lot of work into this. They did their best. I questioned the latter half of this. Like, why not stick with the hell levels that you've used before? Like, you've done it. Like, you know, in Act 3. You used the hell levels in Act 3. Like, why not do it again here? But, I guess they had their reasons. Coding or whatever. I don't know. I just know it would have looked way better. Otherwise, it just seems confusing. Like, underneath the caves is, like, what, another dungeon? It just makes sense that the further you go down, the hotter it gets. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't say anything. Oh. Look at that. Oh, he's not in this level. He has his own level. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Anything here? Do I need anything? I can add another special thing here. There we go. Alright. That's it. Let's double check everything. Who knows? I might be surprised yet again. But this is correct though. His level is based on the chapels. And there are a lot of, how you say, oh snap! Okay, it's just two sides. Alright. Was it two sides? Originally? Oh, I can't get in there. Nope, I need to activate some kind of key or lever.
Surprise!
Oh, hi! Yeah, I forgot about these ambushes. Oh man, they are so outgunned. This is gonna be embarrassing. Oh, nope. How the hell did something died in there? Are you serious?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh!
Patience.
And there he is. And there he was. That was Archbishop Lazarus. And oh, the... Yup. Final level. Yeah, you know what? Let's go in there clean. Let's do this right. Alright, on to the... Oh, snap. Did not glitch. On to Diablo. It didn't glitch for once. That was cool. Oh, okay. Let's end this! Yep, he should be behind the last one. Let's see if we can get a good look at it before he dies. Yeah, this one has a whole bunch of wizards. The other one had succubi, this one has wizards. Oh shit, there he goes. Let's clear this out first before we kill him. Oh, never mind. And that was the ending to Diablo 1. The original ending. Oh, he's still dying. Yes! There we go. We got him as a pet. We got the butcher pet. That's how it's done. And very speedy, no less. At least the second half of it. Alright, pick everything up. Nice. Alright, let's just check and make sure. There it is. Ah, also, Red Shoal Shard. Get that as a bonus for finishing it. And here's what the hard work is all for. The Butcher. And all his corny goodness. Hamming it up. You fat bastard. Alright. That's the bulk of what you're going to end up doing. Now, on to something a lot quicker, but far more complex. Woo! Okay, we are back here, real quick. There is another pet you can get. Remember that mushroom? Well, we're going to go back in through the portal into Old Tristram. It's like, okay, check some of the stuff around over here. Alright, back inside. We're gonna, with the mushroom in our possession. Oh no, I went the wrong way. My horse is gonna end up on cinder blocks. It's like, you know, trot ourselves over here.
Not yet.
With our mini butcher in tow over to Adria's hut. Remember the cauldron? Yep. It'll drop a witch's brew. That's what you get for interacting with the cauldron. If you have the mushroom, you don't have to highlight any of this stuff. You just have to have it on your person, but interact with the right places. Next, you're going to take the brew all the way down over here to Farnham. Get the drunkard's debt. And he goes, yeah, he's seen better days. Go up to Ogden. Get the letter. Take that to Pepin. Get the prescription. See, there it is right there. And give that. Take that to Griswold. To get the plans to Wirt's leg. There it is right there. Plans of Wirt's leg. Part 1 is done. On to the next one. Alright, at any given time you would just take it and read it. And then you could have it crafted. Let's see, what does it fall under? Is it a hammer? It's not a stick. Is it a mace? I forget. Down over here. No, that's a flail. Let me check the other mace. This over here. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, have it crafted. It's cheap. Well, it costs a lot. There you go. Psst, over here.
It's free real estate.
There it is. That's crafted. But you're still not done. Alright, now what are you supposed to do with it, right? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You are going to take Wirt's leg and you're going to scrap it. Salvage it to find what's inside.
What the fuck is that?
What's this? Alright, take a look at it to get a clue. 213. Know those numbers? Remember those cows from way back? In the very beginning of this Let's Play? Yep, we're going back through the portal. Back down here. And through this portal. And now, those cows start making sense. Or at least the order of those cows start making sense. 213. So, once again, with your little mini butchie in tow, walk on over to these cows. And now this will take effect. 2, 1, and 3. What is this? Is it the original cow level? It's the original cow level. Well, somewhere in here... let's walk over this way. There's going to be a chest that you open. And it's going to contain... Ah, there it is. The Royal Calf. And let's see. There it is. Just click on it. And now you have the Royal Calf. That is how you will unlock everything in the Darkening of Tristram Anniversary Event Quest. Thank you so much for putting up with my insane ramblings and taking this trip with me down memory lane. Hope you guys are having a great 2022. See you in the next one!